NBA TV, it's presented by Google Pixel. And so it will be a mission.
Their normal lineup. These aren't their regulars. Oh, next thing you know, he was going off. So let's see how he follows that up tonight.
Lakers control the tip, and we're off and running here in downtown Los Angeles. Wild season for him. Everything changed. The trajectory of this franchise with that deadline deal for Luka Doncic that not only sent shockwaves throughout this sport, really the entire North American sports scene, that has put this Lakers franchise seemingly back on top. That is Reed Sheppard.
And if you don't know now, he is a three-point marksman. Had a chance to watch a lot of him when he was at Kentucky last year. As we see LeBron going up top.
A one-handed alley-oop dunk off a pinpoint pass from Luka.
Very well executed play right there by the Lakers in the half court.
Whitmore, the crossover, and he splashes it in from the corner.
Listen, don't sleep on Cam Whitmore. If you're not familiar with his game, he can come out there, he can fill it up.
Boy, LeBron James wasted.
Coming out early, being aggressive, letting his team know we need this game. This is important. We're not going to come out here and play down to the level of the competition. I know the Houston regulars aren't out there, but LeBron James truly defying Father Time.
How old are you now?
And I'm 45.
You still look good, by the way, too.
Hey, doing something like that, man, that would hurt. That would hurt my body right now.
Reed Sheppard chased by Doncic, enters the paint. Boy, he's crafty, unable to put it down there. LeBron James up on the wing for Reeves. James, the hard fake, enters into the paint, gets it to Hayes for the alley.
Either making the play or facilitating the play right now in the half court. He has come out there with the proper focus for this game.
Houston Rockets 52 wins. Look at Jalen Green, all the dynamism in his game as he gets right into the teeth of the Lakers defense.
And Jalen Green has really grown up right before our eyes as we see a toughness right there. But Jalen Green has really grown up, really developed, and more importantly, he has started to play the right way.
Some of the shortcomings last year, year one, new coaching staff, they felt like they needed to bring in some more of the veteran and experienced veteran players is right where it needs to be for Houston.
Definitely. Well, you got to have some guys like Van Vliet. You bring in a guy like Dillon Brooks, Jeff Green, a guy that has championship level experience, and next thing you know, that message that the coaching staff wants now really gets conveyed to the locker room because you have some older guys that have been through it. They know how to tell their young guys, listen, this is what you need to do if you really want to win.
Jalen Green fires over the top of Hayes, and he rings it up from deep. From Jalen Green, and Houston's got a 6-point lead. Austin Reeves, all-star caliber season, averaging better than 20 points per game. Here comes Doncic underneath.
Oh, wow. Got him with the fake. Lost Landale with the fake. Now you see me, now you don't.
31 of his 45 points the other night in Dallas came in the first half. Tied his career, or season high rather, as Jalen Green misfires from the top of the key. 4-point game. Here comes James, the driving kick. Hachimura from deep. Boy, if Jackson Hayes, Brendan, can give him that inside presence, it's a different Lakers team.
I like what Jackson Hayes has brought to this team this year. As we see Austin Reeves knocked out inside doing the dirty work. I like what he brings to this team. He has that pop, that energy. He finishes at the rim. He has been an unexpected surprise for Laker Nation.
Lakers have hit 5 of their first 9. Houston 4 of 7. Londale, Finney-Smith has been obviously a little bit under the radar, coming over in that Dallas deal with Doncic. But Finney-Smith has added an element to this Lakers team as well as Luka misses from the perimeter.
Yeah, he brings that defense, that toughness, tenacity, and he's just one of those guys that you want on your team because he's going to make winning basketball plays.
Boy, Cam Whitmore, he can stroke it. Long 2 from the... And 5 points now for Whitmore to give Houston a 3-point lead.
Yeah, we had a game earlier this year where Houston sat a lot of their starters and Cam Whitmore was playing. It was in OKC and Cam Whitmore put on a show.
Whitmore with a slate.
Speaking of pushing the right buttons, that was a great after timeout play right there by J.J. Redick to get LeBron an easy mid-range jumper.
Cam Whitmore misfires from three, tracks down the miss, gets it to Green, and he bangs it in from deep.
The ageless wonder, Jeff. But getting back to your point on J.J. Redick, he's done a phenomenal job this year. Defensively, he has these guys really locked in. As we see a tough miss right there from LeBron James.
Close that window, Brendan.
Yeah, it's a little back to it. They don't have one great wing defender or a big-time shot blocker, but they do it as a unit.
Remember, the Lakers had that 25-game stretch where they had the
numbers show. When they've gotten healthier, the defense has been a lot better. And like you said, when guys are out, sometimes you're not able to practice as much or do as much as shoot around. And a lot of that factors into it as well, as we see Luka.
That Luka and LeBron have been healthy and in the lineup this year, because really that's offensively. Interestingly, before the trade, when Anthony Davis was still here, and that continued. A lot of people felt like, Brendan, that the defense would drop off after Doncic came over, but that really was not the case, as they give up that interior layup by Nate Williams, who's able to cut inside.
Yeah, they've done a great job from a team defense aspect, and I thought the defense would definitely drop. Luka, not really known for his defense. It's probably one of his Achilles heels as he knocks down the triple. He's known for that. Regardless of who's been out there, the Lakers have pretty much found a way to be effective on the defensive end. And like I said, it starts with their team concepts. They know they have to help each other and move as a unit. They don't have the individual defenders just locked down.
A little bit of contact with the feet. Nate Williams. Pass a little bit behind Whitmore, was telling him, lock that baby to the basket.
Can't have that. Anytime you have a guaranteed layup like that, you got to finish that fast break. That's the type of thing that keeps coaching staffs up at night.
Second Rockets turnover. This is Austin Reeves. What a trajectory it's been. Who thought that he could get to this level in the NBA? These are all-star caliber numbers.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing for me that makes it even more spectacular is he's done his growing beside LeBron James. A lot of times when guys, especially young guys, come into the league, they watch LeBron when he's on the court. They sometimes forget what's going on out there. They just watch him. He has not done that. He's figured out how to play with LeBron and Luka, and he's been thriving as a result.
David Roddy, one-time Memphis Grizzly, able to jar it loose, and on the Euros, save for Jalen Green, most of their frontline rotation players, as they have locked up the 2 seed in the West. And now just waiting to see who they will face in round 1. Into the corner, Finney-Smith bangs in a 3.
He was able to find Finney-Smith in the corner for the wide-open triple.
Dante have checked in for the first time as Houston controls the tip with Nate Williams. Williams against Hachimura, wants to take him to the cup, goes glass. The tip by Dante won't go, and Luka with the loose change. Lakers again can lock up the 3 seed as Luka goes glass again. Worked up, and he is picked up right where he left off with 10.
And Luka has a quick 10 right now. He's just getting anything he wants in these one-on-one matchups. The weak side is not there for the Houston Rockets. Luka knows it, he's feeling it, and look for him to stay aggressive. He is on go mode right now.
Doncic underneath. Reset to Goodwin. Gets to the line, open 2, misses back rim. And the Lakers come up empty. Lakers on a 14-4 run before Whitmore sticks another. Cam Whitmore, 1 year at Villanova, second NBA season after Houston took him at the 20.
J-Kid didn't throw anything at him, just let him stay in rhythm all game.
Yeah, as well as anyone. Obviously played with him towards the tail end of his career, now his coach. And he said Luka has this really unique ability.
All year, we want them to take advantage of the opportunity, stay sharp, and then
Luka and LeBron do that. I knew you'd figure out a way to slow them down a little bit here.
yeah, we got to get back and match up and transition and keep our big on the big.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Brendan, we just saw Houston, what, about a month and a half ago, where they didn't have any of their starters and they were competitive in a game in Oklahoma City as Jared Vanderbilt, nice little dive to Dav. No matter who plays, no matter who sits, they got this group ready to play and compete.
Yeah, they're going to have their guys ready no matter what. They're going to compete defensively. Offensively, they're going to run their flow. They're going to run their plays. And at the end of the day, there's not going to be a lot of slippage. Right now, obviously, they're a little bit behind right now. They don't have the same talent level that they normally have out there. And the Lakers have their guys, so they're really short-handed.
Lakers have scored 8 straight points, 6 straight to end the first. LeBron James, boy, putting his hard hat on and goes right to the rack.
Just getting whatever they want to, whether it's drives down the lane or 3-point shots right now, they're getting it. From the three-point line, they're shooting 54%, so it's been easy money against this second unit on the defensive end.
LeBron's got 9. Jeff Green in the corner. Skips it to Holiday. Slithers inside. High archer. Pretty little teardrop from Holiday. And it's an 8-point game.
Yeah, great shot right there by Holiday. Got ran off the three-point line, went into the lane, had the floater right there. Great individual offensive effort.
So first points for Houston in the quarter. Austin Reeves gets a Vanderbilt lead block. Wide open.
Luka, LeBron, they've been able to drive the ball to the basket. And let's not forget they're also shooting 7 of 12 from the three-point line. So when they haven't been driving to the basket, they've been knocking down the triples. Offensively, the execution has been masterful.
Lakers ended the first quarter with 6 straight points, and they've continued
to slice it. And then some nights they're going to have the best. He doesn't always play a lot of minutes for this ball club, and sometimes things that will work themselves out in the playoffs. But at the end of the day, you got Luka, you got LeBron James, you got a shot.
If the playoffs were to begin tonight, it would be Lakers, Golden State.
Oh, that'd be must-see
in the first round of the postseason. Can you imagine?
I want that one. Listen, LeBron James versus Steph Curry one more time. The NBA deserves that, man. Just as a fan of the game, we deserve that one more time.
Good win.
As the Lakers continue the three-point barrage.
Kick this Minnesota. Still a lot left to be determined in the West. Uncle Jeff misses that corner 3, and the loose change by Vanderbilt weak side. Lakers on a 16-3 run as they've opened up a 13-point lead. Reeves a little bit short.
If you're Houston, maybe you want to try to get out, run, and transition when you get stopped, something, because it's been a little bit of a struggle in the half court.
Holiday, badly needed basket for the Rockets.
And going to ultra-aggressive mode. He's a veteran. He's been in this league for a minute. And he's had some big games offensively. They might need it tonight.
Rockets not a great three-point shooting team, only 21st in the league. They can shore up that part of their game. My goodness, with everything they do defensively, James misses a deep shot. Now the Rockets on the push with Green. Just amazingly able to still play at a high level. Holiday again lights the lamp. 8 off the bench for Udoka.
Listen, he's the type of guy that can get hot. Been in this league for a while, bounced around a little bit, but offensively he can get it done as we see him knocking down back-to-back Jays, and probably going to pull this one as well. I know I would if I was him.
LeBron able to get back. This is Green, spots up from deep, and weak side it's Reeves on the push. 7-point Lakers lead as we cross the 8-minute mark in the quarter. James backdoor.
Great pass.
And LeBron's got 11 for the Lake Show. And then James the intercept. Underneath, look at James, no look.
That's the extra passes, the finishes at the rim. Right now the Lakers are on one.
LeBron with the sweet dime puts a little sugar on top. Landale. This is a little chippy. Lakers have numbers.
It's just an exciting way to play basketball as they continue. Right now, this Houston Rockets team just does not have the answers for the Lakers offense.
So just inside 7 minutes left in the half. How long can Houston?
Everything's locked up. They wanted to let Jalen Green get a little bit of run, but I don't expect him to be playing deep into the fourth quarter as we see Reed Shepherd knock down a much-needed triple for the Houston Rockets.
Second 3 of the night for Shepherd. And look at what the Lakers have done. Their three-point shooting for the season, and tonight at a 50% clip. Austin Reeves coming heavy. This basketball of his career.
And right now the Lakers is attacking these switches. Houston is switching everything, but every time they get a switch, whether it's Jeff Green, Landale, Dante, whoever it is in the switch, they just attack them and get what they want.
James gets Holiday on his back.
Better send help.
LeBron, the spin. History, the only guy in front of him now, Robert Parrish. 6 missions. So you just saw the numbers, just staggering with what he's continuing to do at the age of 40. Something we have never seen at this level in the history of the sport.
Might have to check his birth certificate. Are we sure he's 40?
Don't start that controversy, Brendan. Shot clock at 3. Green squares up, misses badly from deep.
Will get out of hand quite quickly.
And Brendan, you see the comparison. That was his last on the left, the last MVP season for LeBron in that 12-13 campaign. He's comparable. His rebounds right there. His assist numbers are significantly better. Just mind-numbing productivity for him at this stage of his career.
I flat out can't explain how he's able to do that at this age. You just don't see it.
Johnson snips. And the Lakers have now scored on 6 straight trips. Jalen Green sets up Whitmore. Jab steps, fires short. Austin Reeves going to push. As we hit the 5-minute mark, Doncic thought about it. The spin, the slither. Doubled Finney-Smith, and he hits.
And the Lakers in this tight field, you have all the games on all day long. Everybody excited, the players, the fan base, everything just for the start and the kickoff of the playoffs. Man, that's some of the best basketball you're going to see.
Jalen Green, not sure how much longer we'll see him tonight, able to get that lightning quick first step. And that ends an 11-0 Lakers run. I
tell you what, Houston has to solve this Lakers three-point problem right now. The Lakers are 10 of 18 from 3. That's 55%. Houston has to tighten up behind the three-point strike.
Dorian Finney-Smith slashes into the paint, stops on a dime, and then left it short. The Lakers have hit 6 of their last 8 from 3 to push their lead a second ago to 21 points. Jalen Green chisels into the paint. Double teamed into the corner to Williams.
Good defense by Luka. Great closeout, and then just straight took it from Williams.
Doncic masterfully gets Williams to bite.
Basketball IQs, and LeBron James don't try to fit in, fit out. And Luka's been doing that. He's just been playing his game. They've encouraged him to be the most Luka Doncic player that he could be.
And Spiro, to add to that, you have 2 guys who are willing passers. Where in other situations, we have 2 ball-dominant guys who are not great passers. And B, would you hit it right on the head?
Each other, they just let this guy go when it's what your scoring areas are. When you have the ball here, where should I be cutting? How do I get in your line of vision? Those little things are what help make that transition a lot easier.
Good defense by Landale to knock away that alley-oop play for Hayes. Here comes Jalen Green. Boy, he's just so fast with that first step. Left it short. Rebound Hachimura.
Doncic's got Reed Sheppard on
Luka, the spin, the body control, that upper body strength, just unreal.
But did you see his eyes light up? Soon as he crossed half court and he saw Reed Sheppard's on him, he absolutely knew a bucket was coming.
Whitmore's 3 won't go. Fight for it underneath. It's Williams. Beautiful head fake to get.
And B. Wood, you know if you let a team hang around, this game can get a little more difficult than it should be.
Yeah, the Lakers have been all business tonight, though. I don't anticipate that.
Exactly. First 5 minutes, guys.
Jacques Landale. Jalen Green trying to keep that consecutive games played streak going. Second straight season in which he will have played in all 82 regular season games. Doncic up high for Hayes.
To the rim, he's going to find you. And if you just go back to what, you do the same thing for Jackson Hayes.
See what Hayes has done in what has been his 6th NBA season, 2nd year with the Lakers. A starter now in 32 straight games.
He's a big-time athlete now.
Sheppard on the deep ball, a little bit short. And Houston still looking for his first points of the quarter. They shot it at a 65% clip in that first half. Just amazing. James fades. Fall away shot over the top of Jeff Green. Let it tread on the tires between those two. But
oh, yeah.
Even Jeff Green, Brendan, still playing at a high level. Cam Whitmore, so much electricity in his game.
And he started off the game strong. He had a quick 10, has 15 now. But if they're going to fight back into this game, especially with Jalen Green probably being done, it's going to have to be a lot more plays like that made by Cam Whitmore.
Officials say deflection. Luka able to track it down against Williams. Then trying to fend him off in the rare turnover. Their 8th of the night. So here's Whitmore.
You in attack. Like I said, if the Rockets are going to get back in the game, it's going to have to be a lot of Cam Whitmore.
This is Nate Williams. Sizes up Hayes, and he takes him high off glass. So Nate Williams now into double figures with 11. And it's down to 18. Doncic probing, 24 points, and he builds on that number.
And the way right there just goes down the lane, makes the right read, as we see Reed Sheppard knock down a triple. But getting back to Luka, he's just playing hurry. He's always playing at his own pace.
So Sheppard now with 11. It's down to 17. Hayes off the lob. Hayes off the lob.
Almost is going to start out with how do they protect Luka defensively? We're going to protect Luka. And then the second factor is going to be how are they going to play when they're smaller the minutes when Jackson Hayes is off the floor? Because you might have to run into, maybe you can run into a team like Denver or a team like Memphis, and they have active bigs that, you know, you might be a little bit small inside. How are you going to make up for that as we see Landale knock down the three? The lack of size when Jackson Hayes is off the court and the fact that they're going to attack Luka defensively. Other than that, the Lakers have pretty much everything else that it takes. Hello.
Hayes coming with some. And the Lakers lead back to 17. Cam Whitmore kind of taking the reins tonight with all the missing pieces. So Hayes will get a rest. Here comes Sheppard. Their 11th of the night. Houston still fighting hard, though. Have to think that Jalen Green's night, Brendan, is finished.
Yeah, he's done. He got some good run in the first half. Maybe you see him the last game of the season, maybe not. We'll see.
Lucas steps back, rebound by Whitmore underneath. Rockets can cut it down to 15, maybe even closer here. Williams corner pocket three, short, rebound Luka.
Rockets really needed that one to fall.
James into the corner, Hachimura to the rack, lays it in.
Attacking the basket, understand that the lane has been wide open all game long against these Rockets.
Brendan, so much smoothness to his game, such a skillful offensive. As Hachimura.
I really like what Rui brings to this team. Play some 4, play some 5. It's tough, physical, can step out behind the three-point line, drives it hard to the basket.
Lakers turn it over. Whitmore taking flight, lays it down for Houston.
So much talent in that young man right there. I mean, just the body control, the way he was gliding in the air and then finishing with the left.
And Cam Whitmore is still.
I get a trainer set to do that for him now.
Three-pointer from Finney Smith.
Well, as soon as we get some update, guys, I'll let you know what the diagnosis is with the cane.
How about Dennis thing, whatever it is, under control? And Jeff Green, 41 and 41 last year. They finished 11th in the West. Just now.
Rockets right now coming out with a little bit of a 2-3 zone, trying to throw the Lakers off a little bit. Lakers are getting in too much of a comfort zone with the switching defense. Rockets trying to throw them off their rhythm.
Austin Reeves, Hachimura to the cup. They certainly have the weapons.
Like a lot of teams did. And then offensively, they took the lob pass and the corner threes away from Luka. So you have to figure that if I know this, all the rest of the NBA teams know this, and if you have the proper personnel, that is what the game plan is going to be. Switch the pick and roll, make Luka go to a lot of heavy ISO one-on-one situations, and then after he gets done doing that, then make him play defense on the other end. How will the Lakers solve that problem?
Luka defending Jeff Green.
It's a 7-game series. You let him go for his 40, but you have to take away the lob passes and the corner threes to his teammates. That's what they focused on taking away, not his individual offense.
Jeff Green misses the three. You know, we've seen similar defensive philosophies trying to slow down Nikola Jokic. You know, is it better if he's scored in 30, 40, 50 points, or would you rather have him pick you apart with his assist work as Hachimura unable to finish the dunk?
That might be on Shaq Nafu, guys.
That's got to make the cut.
Yes, sir.
And Cam Whitmore.
And Cam Whitmore, listen, he is still trying to keep his team in this thing.
Cam Whitmore, since the start of March, 12 games, he's over 47% from the three-point line, and he's got 20 tonight. His third triple of this game. And still 6 and change left in the quarter.
And that's just the problem. It's not the fact that the Lakers keep a look. When they are getting threes, I mean, these are wide open practice shots. Finney Smith had all game long to shoot that three as we see Whitmore stay hot.
Tell you what, he has been slinging it from the three-point line. And Brendan, you look up, this thing is down to 14 points. Doncic has something to say about it.
Right now, they just simply are undermanned tonight, and they do not have the answers from a defensive standpoint.
Gabe Vincent, the save, look at this, unbelievable. And then Reeves missed the layup. Boy, that was highlight material right there.
Everything but the finish.
So we hit the 5-minute mark left in the quarter. Whitmore sizes up Finney Smith, threw it right at Reeves.
I bet you Reeves won't miss this one.
And just like that, the Lakers lead back to 19. Their largest lead, 22 tonight. Holiday crosses over Doncic, rattles in and out. And the loose change corralled by Finney Smith.
Mouse in the house, Doncic right here, saw it, sees Holiday on him. He wanted that one right away. I thought he was going to go try to post him up a little bit more.
Doncic's three-point shooting numbers now really starting to rise. And if he's got that thing working, it's almost impossible to defend. David Roddy sealed off on the baseline by Doncic. Whitmore, the little bit of a bobble, missed it. Landale. And the Rockets keep fighting. 17-point game.
The Rockets aren't letting go of the rope. Give them a little bit of credit. They're not mailing it in, but it's still a struggle right now.
Doncic slithers into the paint. Boy, just too easy. Good defense from his team in their loss Wednesday against the Clippers. And they are having all kinds of issues. Give up nearly 80 points in the first half as Landale misses off glass.
Landale right there. You can't take a fadeaway right there in that type of matchup. You have a point guard on, you got to go to work and drop step and finish that inside with physicality.
TV Mike looked pretty cool in his hands.
Didn't it?
Bennett's going to get that thing autographed, blown up, framed.
I'm going to blow it up as a poster, then bring it back to LA and see if I can find him again.
Good luck with that.
Exactly.
Start of the fourth quarter here in LA. David Roddy to the cup, gets a friendly little bounce.
Nice lay right there by Roddy. Went to the basket strong.
So we have not seen LeBron since he went to the bench with a little bit of a grimace.
They reported it as a groin injury, though, I think.
Yeah, there are some reports online that a little bit of a groin tweak, and obviously that is always a concerning potential injury spot, especially with LeBron with some of his recent injury history. Dante.
Right there, but getting back to LeBron James, this is a developing story because we understand there's time left. There's still another week before he'd have to play, but with his age and the injuries mounting up, you definitely don't want this to be any type of serious groin injury.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a minor groin injury, especially for a 40-year-old man, even
Exactly.
LeBron James. So obviously you just hope that whatever it is mild.
Exactly. And the thing is with a groin is different than, like, if you have a sprained ankle, as we see Austin Reeves with a strong take, if you have a sprained ankle, depending on the severity, you might be able to play through it. With a groin, you can't play through it because you risk really doing serious harm to yourself and making it even worse. So we're hoping that this is nothing serious at all and that we'll hopefully see him back in this game tonight.
Reed Sheppard misfires from 3. Rockets just trying to keep it close. Lakers with Rui, Goodwin, Vincent, Reeves, and Vanderbilt. Hachimura to the high post. So smooth.
That's right there. He understood the assignment, had Holiday on him, just drove right by him, used his body, bumped him off a little bit, got right to the mid-range and pulled that jumper. Easy work.
Roddy misfires from 3. Rebound underneath by Goodwin. Lakers by 20. As we play early stages, fourth quarter. Reeves changes direction. Leads the Lakers in starts, minutes, made threes. And he's got 21 points for the Lakers tonight. Sheppard, flat-footed 3, splash.
You can't give to get it up. There's a strong chance it's going to be good. He is that type of shooter.
Austin Reeves left him open. A little bit short, front rim, rebound Dante. Holiday knifing in and just threw it into the waiting arms of Finney Smith. Lakers will get him reset to Reeves.
What a luxury when you talk about this Laker team. You have LeBron James out. You have Luka out. You can run your offense through Austin Reeves, who's a big-time scorer in his own right.
Goodwin over the top of McVay. And the weak side clear by Roddy. Lakers win tonight. It would get them to 50 wins on the season. and lock up that #3 seed in the Western playoffs. He plays with his 5th NBA team. NBA draft comes your way Monday on ESPN, presented by State Farm, and then the play-in tournament presented by SoFi Tuesday night TNT. NBA.com or visit the NBA app for the complete schedule.
Oh, good hands by Holiday. Took that right away from Reeves.
3-on-1 run out. They get an open 3. Shepard. That's the modern NBA. 3-on-1 break. Instead of a dunk or a layup, you get an open 3.
I might be old, but I hate it.
Finney Smith lights the layup from deep.
Layup. I don't know what the numbers say. I don't know if the analytics boys would say I'm outdated, but I still like a layup on a 3-on-1 fast break.
Surprises me about you. You're a man of cutting edge.
Yeah,
all
I'm
the
just
latest trends.
on a 3-on-1 fast break. I mean,
I respect that. I like
go get the layup with a free throws. I understand the three-pointer is a big part of the game, but that's the old man in me, man. That's the 45-year-old in me coming out.
You're a soulful.
Ooh, got him.
Watch out.
Reeves. LeBron, wide grin on his face.
B. Wood, the chants are coming out. Ronnie.
Hey, man, they want to see that guy. They want to see that guy, Bronny James.
Roddy out to Shepard. Slithers inside. Roddy. Off top. Dante.
Dante has done a very good job at finishing with authority inside. Nothing flashy, just a lot of the dirty work that you like to do get done around the paint.
Played for Dana Altman out
Into the playoffs.
Brendan, I apologize for my math skills. It's a 21-point Lakers.
Well, way to set me up. Way to set me up. You told me it was 23. I believe in you. I trust in you.
My deepest apologies.
Man.
McVay misses on a straightaway 3. Goodwin.
Can't trust anybody nowadays.
Lakers reset in the corner. Vanderbilt changes direction. A left-handed sledgehammer, and he's got 8.
Great play right there by Vanderbilt. Faked the handoff, kept the give, and went right down the lane with the lefty pipe.
Holiday to the cup. Last year, first year under Ime. They got off to that really impressive start this year. They were second in the Western Conference. And then a couple of key injuries. Jabari Smith broke his hand. Fred VanVleet went down. They missed him for about a month. And the season really kind of took a nosedive. They lost 6 straight games. They had that 5-11, 16-game stretch as Rui Hachimura, pretty little spin down the paint. Now some of their youth going to catch up to them. They really stopped the bleeding, and here they are again with that 2 seed locked up. Just a remarkable second season for Udoka.
Yeah, it really has been a strong start to the second season. I mean, strong, just full season for the Houston Rockets and Ime Udoka. And you talked about those injuries, and one thing that he said was that the injury to VanVleet, it hurt them at the time, but what it did was it helped Jalen and Amen Thompson grow up as playmakers, so they're better because of it. So sometimes when a guy gets injured, it forces guys into other roles, and as they flourish in those roles, they become better. The team had talent. What they needed was culture. Like people think culture is one thing, or something that you just say, but it's not. It's real. You have to have a culture. We're going to do things the right way on a consistent basis, how we work, how we watch film, as we see Rui with a nice turnaround jumper. What we're going to do, and Ime understood that. He got good veterans in here. Those guys help that culture as well. And right now, you got the young guys doing exactly what they're supposed to do. And this is one of the better defensive teams in the league right now.
Whitmore steps back, 3-pointer short. Goodwin tracks it down for the Lakers. As we cross the 5-minute mark left in regulation, Finney Smith from the corner.
Man, Finney Smith with his 6th triple on the night.
Boy, if he's sitting anywhere near second straight game that Bronny's going to get some run. He played 2 minutes at the end of the game Wednesday in Dallas. As Whitmore comes in with some right-handed lightning.
And did you see how high he was right there? He had a dunk. Dunk like the rim owes him money.
So a new career high for Whitmore. He's got 31 points. And the Lakers lead now at 23. Here comes Bronny, 9 points. He had a 9-assist game as well.
And man, you don't score 39 and not be able to play. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Bronny off the deflection. Scary cardiac situation. The episode. There was doubt. Would he ever be able to come back and play at this level? Just from a health standpoint, as Williams misses, Landale's putback misses badly.
I think that was McVay.
You're right, it was McVay. As Houston comes up empty. Aaron.
Late game Shaq Fu, guys.
Ended up throwing it to Scott Brooks.
J.J. Redick saying, man, I'm giving you guys the chance of some run to Dillon Brooks. As Houston is going to lose its 29th game of the season. They're going to fall to 52-29. But they have locked up the 2 seed in the West. And they wait to see who they will face next week in the opening round of the playoffs. Whitmore continues his career.
There's still 3 minutes left. Whitmore got a chance to go for 40.
34 points for the 20-year-old Cam Whitmore. Bronny gets it to Milton, slithers inside, lays it up and in.
If I'm Whitmore, I'm going right back to get this, and I'm trying to get that 40 ball.
Nate Williams. Whitmore against Bronny. Misses White. McVay, 3 to shoot. He will pull. Back of the rim, rebound, good one.
See if the Lakers can find Bronny right here. You know the fans want to see a Bronny bucket. Get Bronny an ISO.
Milton on the wing to Bronny.
There we go.
Resets.
This is what they want to see. Come on, Bronny, you gotta let that fly though. There we go.
Here it is, Bronny.
That's what they want to see.
He's in a 3.
You hear the people.
And that's the exclamation point this sellout crowd was looking for. Corner 3 from McVay. And now we're down to 90 seconds. J.J. Redick is going to get the Lakers to 50 wins in his first season as LA's head coach.
I'll tell you what, J.J. Redick has done an incredible job as Dalton Connect not on the celebrations.
Off balance, we will be watching.
There's a lot of Detroit out there.
Hits on the second. And here we go for the final minute 10. Bronny James, everything that young man has been through, 20 years of age. Here he comes down to paint. Whitmore got a fingertip on it. Fight for it, and it is put down. Trey Jamison. Undrafted, second year in the league. Getting a chance at some late run here.
And this has been a really, really great first year for J.J. Redick, though. I'll tell you, like, listen, everything that he's had to do dealing with this job, the Lakers job, comes with a lot of scrutiny. The trade in the middle of the year, the defense that he has going on right now, managing these superstars, the execution in the half court that he's coached this year. It's just been a really good year this year.
He's got that analytical mind, always trying to think of the matchups, trying to put his team in the best possible position. And he's about to get his first taste of the NBA postseason, Brendan, as you know better than anyone. 7-game series, the chess matches between coaches as he gets this Lakers team geared up for what's to come. The Lakers lock up the 3 seed in the